That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah.
Picture this. A 5'5" man walks into a ring. Everyone calls him the Monster. Why? Because he's never lost a fight. 30 wins, 0 losses, 27 knockouts. He's so dangerous that grown men literally refuse to fight him. His next victim? A beast from Uzbekistan on September 14th. But here's the crazy part. This monster started as a shy kid punching towels in his dad's garage. By the end of this video, you'll understand why boxing experts are calling him the most dangerous pound-for-pound fighter alive. Meet Naoya Inoue, born April 10th, 1993 in Zama, Japan. Population, 130,000. Famous for nothing until Naoya came along. His father, Shingo, converted their garage into the world's tiniest boxing gym. One heavy bag, some mirrors, and dreams bigger than the space could hold. While other 5-year-olds played video games, Naoya was begging his dad to let him punch things. The boxing gloves were too big, so Dad wrapped towels around his fists. Picture a kindergartner with towels for gloves, trying to reach a heavy bag hanging way too high. But Naoya wasn't just playing, he was studying. Every punch his father threw, every movement, Naoya absorbed it all. The routine started simple. 6 a.m. runs along the Sagami River. After school, math homework first, then 100 punches. Weekends were for watching old boxing tapes. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Robinson. Other kids had pop star posters. Naoya had a handwritten note above his bed, "Become world champion before 21." By 12, Naoya wasn't just the boxing kid anymore. He was the kid who could break wooden boards with his left hook. His middle school gym teacher still tells the story. During a martial arts demonstration, Naoya stepped up to break a board. One punch, clean break. The sound echoed like a gunshot. Every kid went silent. High school brought the boxing club, but Naoya was already beyond what they could teach.
Say the monster is multi-dimensional.
Yeah, of course.
But have you seen him legitimately be multi-dimensional?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of being able, obviously we know he can punch.
Yeah.
We've seen him get to the body, but
He's a boxer before.
I really haven't seen him stay on the outside and counter punch.
Do you think that's what he's gonna have to do against Fulton now?
It's not the point. The point is you just call him the #1 fighter on the planet.
Pound for pound.
But you gotta be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Who they fight? I mean, you can say that for Crawford. Who they?
The coach created special training just for him. His first tournament was a joke, not because it was easy, but because it was over too fast. 5 fights, 5 first-round knockouts. The referee checked if he was using illegal equipment. He wasn't. He was just that good. Japanese amateur boxing is brutal. You have to win your city, prefecture, region, then the whole country. Naoya didn't just win, he demolished everyone. Amateur record, 75 wins, 6 losses. But those numbers don't tell the real story. Most wins were knockouts, with 12-ounce gloves. That's not supposed to happen. The pattern was always the same. Round 1, feel out the opponent. Round 2, apply pressure, body shots. Round 3, game over. A perfectly timed cross or surgical liver shot, and another opponent counting ceiling tiles. 2010, National Youth Gold Medal at 17. 2011, National Senior Gold Medal at 18, fighting grown men. 2012, Asian Junior Championships bronze, losing a split decision most thought he won. Coaches begged him to stay amateur for the Olympics. His answer? I want the big belt, not a medal.
Do you still watch boxing now? Are you still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya Inoue.
Inoue, amazing fighter.
He's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, probably will.
At 19, he turned professional at 108 pounds. October 2nd, 2012, Korakuen Hall, Tokyo, Japan's Madison Square Garden. Naoya's opponent, Krison Omayao from the Philippines, 8-2 record. Not a world beater, but not a pushover. Round 1, Naoya looked nervous, throwing tentative jabs. Amateur and professional boxing are different sports. Round 2, more confident, landing clean body shots. Round 3, the tide turned. Round 4, Naoya stepped into a perfect left hook to the body. The sound was like a bat hitting a watermelon. Omayao crumpled, The crowd erupted.
Off with Bonito Donaire. Both men exchanging.
They had an all-time great fight.
Well, they go toe-to-toe to the final bell. Smiles all round.
That's when Inoue...
They'd witnessed something special. Over 8 months, 3 more fights, 3 more knockouts. Boxing websites called him the baby-faced assassin, but Naoya wanted the world champion. Fight 6 was supposed to be experience building. Instead, it changed everything. April 6th, 2014. Naoya versus Adrian Hernandez for the WBC Light Flyweight Championship. Hernandez was a seasoned Mexican veteran, 29-3, champion for 2 years. Everyone said Naoya was moving too fast. Bookmakers made Hernandez a 3-1 favorite. The first 5 rounds were close. Hernandez used his experience, made it ugly. Then came round 6. Naoya feinted with his jab, got Hernandez to bite, and stepped inside with a perfect left hook to the body, right under the heart, right where the liver lives. Hernandez's face went white, his knees buckled. The referee waved it off. At 20 years, 361 days, Naoya became the youngest Japanese world champion in 4 decades. His childhood dream completed 5 months ahead of schedule.
Fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard to get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was.
After one successful defense, Naoya shocked the boxing world. He was moving up not 1 weight class, but 2, from 108 straight to 115 pounds. It's almost unheard of. His target, Omar Narvaez, the Argentine legend, 43-1-2 record, champion for 7 years, never been knocked down. December 30th, 2014, Tokyo, round 1. Naoya came out aggressive, double jab high, right low, then perfect left hook up top. Narvaez hit the canvas hard, but champions don't stay down. Round 2, another combination, another knockdown. Narvaez got up slower. 30 seconds later, another left hook.
You know, Inoue, Inoue deserved to be in the power pound. Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot.
Third knockdown. The referee stopped it. The impossible had happened. Naoya jumped 2 weight classes and destroyed a legend in 2 rounds. From 2014 to 2017, Naoya made super flyweight his playground. 7 title defenses, 7 knockouts. The pattern was always the same. Touch the body with a light jab, watch the opponent's eyes, then unleash the cross. Kohei Kono lasted 4 rounds. David Carmona made it to the 7th. Ricardo Rodriguez got knocked out in the 3rd. TV ratings beat anime shows and baseball games. Kids in Tokyo arcades screamed, "Inoue," while hitting punch machines. But the weight cut to 115 was getting harder. Naoya was getting stronger, more muscular. After his 7th defense, he announced another move, bantamweight. May 25th, 2018, StubHub Center, California. Naoya's first fight at 118 pounds against Jamie McDonnell, British southpaw, 29-2, former world champion with 5-inch height advantage. McDonnell's plan: use size and reach to keep Naoya at distance. The plan lasted 1 minute, 52 seconds. Round 1. McDonnell boxed beautifully. Then Naoya stepped inside, threw a perfect right cross, and McDonnell crumpled. The American crowd couldn't believe it. They'd watched a masterclass in one-punch power. The tournament was boxing's March Madness. 8 best bantamweights, single elimination. The prize, Muhammad Ali Trophy and undisputed recognition.
Oh, you on him, bro. He's gonna put it on him, bro. He's gonna put him on. Oh, man. Oh, keep going. Oh, to the short left two at the end.
Quarterfinal, Juan Carlos Payano, 20-1 southpaw. Fight lasted 70 seconds. Jab, right cross. Payano down like he'd been hit by a truck. Semifinal, Emmanuel Rodriguez, undefeated WBA champion in 19 fights. Round 2, Naoya exploded. Left hook to body, right cross upstairs, another left hook. Rodriguez went down twice. He survived, but lost in the 7th. 2 fights, 2 dominant victories. Naoya grabbed the IBF belt and headed to the final. November 7th, 2019, Saitama Super Arena. The final. Naoya versus Nonito Donaire. Generational clash. 26-year-old rising star versus 36-year-old legend. Donaire was special. 4-division champion. 45 record. Left hook that sent dozens to the shadow realm. The Filipino Flash for his speed and power. Round 1, both cautious. Round 2, disaster. Donaire caught Naoya with a left hook that broke his nose. Blood flowed. Most fighters would survive. Naoya wiped the blood and kept coming. Round 10, second disaster. Another Donaire left hook cracked Naoya's orbital bone. Vision blurred. Most fighters would quit. Naoya smiled and pressed forward. Round 11, the defining moment. Despite broken nose and cracked orbital bone, Naoya found another gear. Perfect left hook to Donaire's liver sent the legend crashing down. Donaire got up, too much warrior to quit. But Naoya won the decision. That night, Muhammad Ali Trophy, 3 championship belts, Fighter of the Year, first $1 million payday. More importantly, he'd passed the ultimate test.
Dream fight.
Do you have people you look at like, I want that fight, or is it just, or you just like whatever, like whatever comes, comes?
I mean, of course, there's a lot of guys like one day I think about like, oh, one day I'm gonna be like at the top and I'm gonna have to go with him. I'll say that's probably my dream fight eventually. One day, maybe at 26 or 30 with Inoue.
I like, what's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catch weight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably. Yeah. That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like me and him. But I think I'd be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'd be too big for him, yeah. But that fight would be like,
it's like a dream fight.
Yeah.
COVID-19 stopped the world. Flights canceled. Venues closed. Boxing hibernated. Naoya kept training. When boxing returned to empty arenas, he had 2 more victims lined up. October 31st, 2020, Halloween night. Jason Maloney, undefeated Australian, 21-0. Pure artistry for 6 rounds, then 1 perfect right cross in the 7th. Fight over. June 19th, 2021. Michael Dasmariñas, Filipino southpaw, 30 wins, 3 liver shots in round 3, each more devastating than the last. Dasmariñas folded like origami. Las Vegas reporters ran out of adjectives. Tyson, at 118 pounds. Video game character fighting real people. December 13th, 2022. Ariake Arena, Tokyo. 1 belt remained. WBO title held by Britain's Paul Butler. Butler's plan? Survive. He tucked elbows, ran laps, made it ugly. For 10 rounds, it almost worked. Round 11. Naoya had seen enough. He cornered Butler and unleashed 9 consecutive punches. It looked like typing a password on Butler's face. Butler collapsed. 4 belts unified. History made. First Japanese boxer to clean out an entire division in the 4-belt era. Something legends like Ali and Robinson never did. Weight was becoming comfortable. Naoya walked around at 130. Cutting to 118 was torture. Time for another jump. July 25th, 2023. No tune-up fights. Straight to 122 pounds against Stephen Fulton. Undefeated American. 21-0. Slick skills. Serious length. Fulton was confident. Maybe too confident. Talked about outboxing Naoya. Using reach advantage. Fight was tactical for 7 rounds. Fulton kept Naoya at jab's end. Moved his head. Made him miss.
Other thing is, we could forget how Inoue has stepped up in weight, right? You know, he's coming up pretty high for a guy where he started. So here he is, a favorite in the fight. Everybody assumes he's going to win. Tapales is certainly a good fighter in that weight division. Wasn't the biggest name, but he did get himself a title and won in an upset. So it's easy for us to forget that Inoue has come so far up in weight. But the fact that he can be dominant in a win, even though, as we said, Tapales had a few good moments, is extraordinary to say about Inoue, because this guy he could be a generational fighter when you think about it for the smaller weight class.
Round 8. Naoya feinted with his jab, got Fulton to bite, stepped inside with perfect right cross. Before Fulton could recover, left hook crashed into his temple. Fulton's eyes rolled back, legs gave out. Fight over. December 26, 2023, Boxing Day. Naoya versus Marlon Tapales, Southpaw Filipino with WBA and IBF belts. Winner takes everything, becomes undisputed super bantamweight champion. Tapales was dangerous, Southpaw with power, nothing to lose. Early rounds tense, tactical. Round 10, straight right, left hook, devastating body shot. Tapales crumpled. Undisputed champion in 2 weight classes. Only 3 men in modern history, Holyfield, Crawford, and now Inoue. May 6, 2024. Date that will live in boxing history. Tokyo Dome. 55,000 seats. First boxing since Tyson Douglas, 1990. Opponent, Luis Neri. Wild Mexican puncher. 35 wins. Dynamite in both hands. Atmosphere electric. 55,000 people chanting, Inoue! Round 1. Neri came out aggressive. 30 seconds in, caught Naoya with perfect left hook. Knockdown. Crowd went silent. Unthinkable happened. Naoya got up hurt. Legs shaky, vision blurred. Most fighters would survive. Naoya smiled, nodded, walked forward.
When it comes down to a lot of things, you know, I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
You mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. You know, there's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence. You know, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
I tell him come up and fight me.
Would you go to Japan?
I would definitely go. I ain't gonna set myself up. We'll see if the negotiations happen.
Right.
But yeah, tell him come up and fight me. I love to fight. Anyway, he a hell of a fighter. I think. Honestly, he probably one of the fighters I've been watching the most lately, so I give him his credit for his skills, his speed, his power, everything is tremendous. But I think he just...
What happened next was beautiful and brutal. Systematic destruction of Neri's body. Left hook to liver, right cross to ribs, uppercut to solar plexus. By round 4, Neri breathing hard. Round 5, backing up. Round 6, final right cross. Neri down like he'd been shot. Comeback complete. Monster showed his heart. January 24th, 2025. Yejun Kim, Korean southpaw with tricky footwork. Kim actually taunted Naoya during the fight, dropping hands, acting like he belonged. Round 4. Naoya changed tempo, stepped inside, launched missile right to temple. Kim face planted. Echo sounded like a drum. May 5th, 2025. Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Ramon Cardenas, Texan with 25 wins. Serious pop. Round 2. Cardenas achieved the impossible. Slipped Naoya's jab, countered with perfect left hook. Second time in career, Naoya hit canvas. Naoya's reaction? Got up, nodded calmly, began systematic destruction. Left hook to liver, right cross to ribs, combinations to head. Round 8, 5-punch combination forced referee to stop it. Which brings us to September 14th, 2025. Nagoya, Japan. Biggest fight of Naoya's career. Opponent, Murodjon Akhmadaliev, MJ, compact southpaw from Uzbekistan, 14-1, 11 knockouts. MJ is special, former unified champion who lost belts in controversial split decision, crushing hooks, iron chin, Olympic-level amateur pedigree, not afraid of Naoya, confident, almost cocky in interviews, studied all Naoya's fights, identified weaknesses. Eddie Hearn calls it true 50-50. Highest praise a promoter can give. Fight sold out. 40,000 tickets gone in 20 minutes. Naoya's accomplishments: 30 fights, 30 wins, 27 knockouts, 20 title fights, 18 knockouts in title fights, 90% knockout rate when belts are on the line. 4 weight classes conquered: 108, 115, 118, 122 pounds. 2 divisions completely cleaned out. 10 world titles won across 4 weight classes. Only knocked down twice. Neri got up, finished him. And Cardenas got up, finished him. Never been hurt enough to worry about losing. Never been cut badly. Never been outboxed for more than few rounds. Why is Naoya so dangerous?
And I said, whoa. But he kept it together. It was like he was surviving, fighting back, and being defensive, like simultaneously, which I thought was very impressive. You get a mixture of, it's usually like one of the three. You got somebody who's trying to hold on and hang on and move, or you get somebody who don't know better and just trying to fight back. You know what I mean? Or you get the guy who's just straight defense and let me get through this round. He seemed to do a little bit of all three, which I thought was very impressive. And understanding Neary to have he came into the game in the U.S. when he debuted out here. He came in out here having known to have some.
It's precision engineering, perfect balance, knees slightly bent, weight centered, like a coiled spring ready to explode. Deceptive technique, doesn't load up like power punchers. Throws light touches first, then bam when you're not expecting it. Incredible footwork, shifts 6 inches after every punch, enough to make counterpunches miss by millimeters. Supernatural timing, throws punches when opponents can't defend, when they're off balance. Breathing in, thinking about next move. Most importantly, calm eyes. Even when hurt, pupils stay steady. Reading your next move before you throw. Supreme confidence without arrogance. Respects opponents, but never fears them. Studies weaknesses obsessively, but never overthinks. Takes detailed notes. Drops left when jabbing. Slows after uppercut. Vulnerable to body shots in round 3. In the ring, analysis goes out the window. Pure instinct, timing, thousands of hours perfecting craft. Incredibly adaptable. Adjusts strategy mid-fight when hurt or dropped. Mark of true champion. Even if retired tomorrow. First Japanese boxer undisputed under 4-belt system. Second man to clean out 2 divisions completely. Fastest to 4 weight classes under 130 pounds. Highest knockout rate in title fights of any active champion. Only Asian fighter with undisputed titles in 2 divisions. But he's not done. Beat Akhmadaliev in September. Possibilities are endless. Move to featherweight. Stay at 122 for defense record. Mega fight in America. Question isn't whether he'll be remembered as all-time great. Question is, how high can he climb? September 14th is about legacy. Proving Monster is still most dangerous fighter on planet. Akhmadaliev represents everything Naoya hasn't faced. Southpaw with legitimate power, championship experience, amateur pedigree that doesn't crack. If Naoya wins, silences doubters, sets up bigger fights. If he loses, boxing world gets turned upside down. Atmosphere in Nagoya will be electric. 40,000 Japanese fans. Wall of sound. Immense pressure. But pressure doesn't break Naoya. It makes him better. We watch because he represents something pure in corrupted sport. Fights best available opponents. Never ducks challenges. Never looks for easy fights. We watch because every fight is art and destruction. Doesn't just beat opponents. Solves them like equations. We watch because he proves size doesn't matter. Technique beats power. Intelligence beats brute force. We watch because he bows to opponents he just knocked unconscious. Shows respect to fighters he destroyed. Carries himself like champion should. We watch because he makes violence look clean, professional, almost beautiful. September 14th, 2025. Nagoya, Japan. The monster hunts again. Will Akhmadaliev become first man to go 12 rounds with Naoya in over 2 years? Will he solve the puzzle 30 others couldn't? Will he hand Monster his first loss? Or will we see another highlight reel knockout? Another perfect performance from most dangerous pound-for-pound fighter in the world? One thing's guaranteed. We'll all be watching. When Naoya Inoue steps in the ring, anything can happen. History will be made September 14th. The only question is, what kind of history?